Welcome to Smethwick, home of incidents of political importance. Yes, really. But first off, a few other fascinating facts about the borough, including B66, located at 52.4 degrees north and 1.9 degrees west. There's no excuse for not being able to reach Smethwick. The main drag has not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 different ways of getting down it. The original high street, the dual carriageway, the train line, and not one but 2 canals, the second being constructed with more cuttings and embankments to create a straighter route. It also has 2 train stations, Rolfe Street opposite the Temple, and a statue commemorating the Sikh contribution to World War I, and split-level Galton Bridge, named for the nearby Thomas Telford canal-spanning bridge. The place has a lot of industrial heritage and allegedly featured on Soviet maps as a site of special importance because we were very interested in the proletariat means of production. Smethwick produced tanks for Russia in World War II and was also home until 2002 to the M&B Brewery, a site so large it had its own railway and fire station. But I promised you politics, so politics you're going to get. In 1918, the ward boundaries had been redrawn, making Smethwick a new constituency, and it's possibly this that attracted the attention of Christabel Pankhurst, noted suffragette, to stand in the area as the Women's Party candidate. This was a controversial move as she ousted the existing candidate, Major Samuel Knock Thompson, a local brewery owner involved with metal and bell founders in the area, and voluntary battalion of the Worcestershire Regiment. Her swanning into the area, boasting her education, putting out pictures of her wearing a university graduate's mortarboard and gown, did nothing to endear her to the working class punters of the parish. Basically, reading between the lines, think The Good Life's Margot Ledbetter does politics. Anyway, she lost to a Labour candidate, John E. Davison. And since him, no MP for Smethwick, or Whalley as it's now known, has been from the area. Davison resigned in 1926, leading to a by-election in which a successful winner was Oswald Mosley. But don't think unkindly of the locals, this was way before he was to found the British Union of Fascists and was standing under a Labour flag. He previously stood against Neville Chamberlain in 1924 in the Ladywood area of Birmingham, right next door to Smethwick, and that occasion was a tight-run job with Mosley demanding 3 recounts, refusing to believe he'd lost. Smethwick is notoriously Labour, apart from one guy in the 1960s, John Griffiths, who equally notoriously had as his electoral strapline, "If you want a expletive deleted for a neighbour, vote Labour." This caught the attention of Malcolm X, who decided to pay a visit to Smethwick on 12th February 1965, mere days before his assassination on the 21st of February, because at the time the area was considered a hotbed of racial tension. He posed for pictures on Marshall Street wearing a Russian-style furry hat. And to complete the hat-trick of Russian references, it may have been Smethwick-born Secret Intelligence Service officer Oswald Rayner, who had a hand in killing Rasputin. But where the heck is Smethwick? Historically in Staffordshire, Smethwick had been created as a municipal borough in 1899, a county borough in 1906, and a parliamentary constituency for the first time in 1918. Then, for constitutional purposes, became Whalley, comprising of Oldbury and Smethwick. The name Whalley comes from Whalley Woods, now a park and golf course. In 1974, for local government purposes, Whalley and West Bromwich became Sandwell, a catch-all term for the 6 towns: Albury, Rowley Regis, Tipton, Wednesbury, West Bromwich and Smethwick, the last being the closest to Birmingham. And it's also the biggest borough in Britain not to have its own postcode. So, there you go, proof that anywhere is interesting if you scratch the surface enough. And with that, as we say in these parts, ta-ra a bit.